Joshi, Curly.
Jacob, do you know anything
Official
about
Nick Cage podcast.
Motherfuckers, hello and welcome to Wyvern Watch.
Sponsored by Nick Cage.
Sponsored by Nick Cage.
No, not actually. We don't want that because then we'll have the IRS showing up.
Sponsored by Nick Cage's Crazy Cajun.
Sort of thing in
Come to Louisiana at the Big Pyramid.
Your motherfucking mother said open the door!
And get some of this, baby! And get some of this firecracker shrimp!
Is that what it sounds like?
That sounds like a
Firecracker shrimp.
Yeah.
Where are you seeing that?
The official podcast of the Nick Cage Pyramid Tomb.
You know, he was the national treasure the whole time.
Yeah, he was our national treasure.
That was it. There was no actual treasure. It was him the whole time. That was what the movie's all about.
Let me see, because that's talking about,
you know, Nick Cage was the national treasure.
Right.
Nick Cage goes into his pyramid tomb sometimes and just sits.
Yeah, I do. I think he reflects. I think he goes in there and yells.
I think so, but I think like a hot car,
rising
he
from
waits for it to heat
the
up.
last war is the
He
splash
hopes that
they
one
put
day
out
it'll just
recently.
kill him, but he's just too strong.
He just goes in there and screams, hoping that it'll finally be the day that
probably
it
won't
kills
take
him,
it,
and it just
'cause
doesn't.
He's
Automatic
screaming for
protection
the
is too good not to use.
Louisiana spirits to come and take him.
You know, I actually heard. Remember the game Amnesia?
Yeah.
I heard that's based on a day in the life of Nick Cage. That whole game is exactly what just living with him is like.
Which one is Nick Cage? Is he the
He's
monster or the main character?
He's both.
It's Nick Cage's psyche. He
It's
meditates inside of his pyramid tomb, which I need to make sure I get across that he has.
So yeah, this is a real thing that he owns.
That Nicolas Cage owns a pyramid in Louisiana, and I visited it, and it's real.
And it's white marble.
It is.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. It outshines all of the poor dead Louisianans.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Wyvern Watch B-Sides. I'm your DM for the evening, Ryan.
Ah! I am Nurbach, who's learning about his new powers.
I'm Jacob, who was very scared by the entrance, and also I'm Miasos, who has decided that he's taken the path of training hard, training
As a fighter?
as a fighter.
Oh, I like
Is
it.
that a question?
No.
Maybe.
As a fighter?
As a fighter?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I worded that off. Go.
I am Trevor, and I will be playing Erden, who is now fat with power because he thought he only had one spell, and it turns out he has many.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. So what a great... to be fair...
Erden's fat with power and 12 hit points.
With power, but not with health. No,
Yeah.
I am weak as they come. In fact, I am. You know, I'm picturing myself just growing wider and softer in the belly. Like
Erden's is growing to be a glass cannon at this point. We see.
it's very true. I'm going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to make a lot of noise, but I'm going to go down like a chump every time. Like every time.
Every time.
And I'm Mac, and I'm playing Dylan Bilderberg, who has done a push-up.
And has grown exponentially stronger.
From that
just
single push-up.
Incrementally.
Incrementally stronger.
I'm really torn at the moment because I know I'm going to get replicate magic item, but I don't know which magic item I want to designate as my target for replication.
How many times do you get to replicate a magic item?
It's just a standard, whatchamacallit, infusion. However, I cannot change the magical item that I am replicating, like whichever one, until I level.
Does it like just create a new one out of thin air, basically?
I mean, this is infusion, so I need the the vanilla item.
Yeah.
You need the first one.
And
No, I don't.
Like the original.
Oh, you don't?
Create it?
No,
Wait.
I don't. Like one of the things I'm looking at is wand of magic detect. That'd just be a stick, and then I use it to make it a wand of magic detect, and then
Okay.
I
Oh,
dispel
gotcha.
it.
So it's like a proxy that you turn into the real thing, essentially. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, this would be
But that's
this
you
thing
know, I
if
can only hold 2 infusions, and then the other one, you know.
And is
first
it that
in,
way
first out.
forever? Like, that's the only time you ever get to do that? So.
No, like I can
okay.
every morning I can redo my infusions.
Oh, okay. So it's just for the day. That's what it is.
Or longer. I mean, I could.
Or
keep it
yeah,
for
as long
long.
as you want.
They
That's
actually
cool.
list it lasts for so many days after you die, depending on your level. But I'm not gonna die. So I could either do Wand of Magic Detect, which is very useful because it gets 3 charges to detect magic every day.
Really?
Or
That's pretty awesome.
I can make Alchemy Jug, where I can pour out 2 gallons of mayonnaise every day.
Oh, that is a tough one. Oh man.
I am really
Wait, couldn't you take the infusion and then make a jug of never-ending mayonnaise? I mean, why couldn't that be a thing?
Yeah, it would create the alchemy jug, which every day can produce a certain amount of certain liquids, acid, poison.
Oh wait, you're
mayonnaise.
deciding between two items.
Yes.
Because once you pick an item, that's it.
Well, once I pick a magical item I want to replicate, I'm locked into that until I level up again. Then I can redo my things.
Mm-hmm.
Take the mayonnaise jug.
I'm really thinking about it.
Take the fucking mayonnaise jug. There's a million.
Oh wait, I
uses.
have detect mayonnaise jug.
Mayonnaise jug.
Mayo jug. I need to find a jug now. And
I will find you a jug.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Mayonnaise
my
jugs.
first
Are you
action.
going to Sam's Club, or are we gonna go to the realm of fantasy?
Oh.
But first,
How?
How?
well, first, it's a two-step process. First, we'll listen to the theme song.
Yeah.
That wasn't so bad.
And
I'm
now,
glad you remembered that.
yeah. And now we'll give ourselves a reminder to do the theme song next episode.
Hey,
All right.
So everybody, rub your temples together and
like together with
Yes,
each
oh
other.
my god.
Theme song.
and whisper out, remember.
Remember.
And with that,
that
we are-
time in November.
I don't think that's how it goes.
Me neither. I'm confusing that with V for Vendetta.
Do you remember?
The thrill of it dawn, pretender.
What?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I know that's.
Morning.
I
Yeah.
feel so spry and limber today.
I feel like I can throw things very much better.
Are there any jugs in this room?
Actually,
I'm in my closet.
Yeah,
So I
there's
said
a
good
mop.
morning to myself.
There's a mop bucket.
Say good morning to the jugs.
Well, there'd be jugs in a janitor closet.
There's a
I feel
mop
like a
bucket.
big jug.
There's bottles of cleaning fluid. One or two of them are empty.
Is there an animal in the
I'll
room?
take that.
Yeah.
Well, is there
All right,
also
test this bad boy
a
out. Take this for a test drive.
malleable clay
Is there a
or
malleable
something
clay?
that I can sculpt a tiny man out of?
Oh my god, I'm an alcoholic. I have jugs in my room.
All right, you don't know about his
I don't.
newfound.
This is
But-
absolutely on the fringe.
You're gonna have to roll to remember that. Or something.
I wouldn't think there's any clay on you right
I
now.
have some direwolf kibble. Could I spit in it?
Yeah.
And would that be malleable enough to make something out of?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do that. I have two handfuls.
Perfect.
Two handfuls, so I'll use one of the handfuls to form a tiny little wolf out of kibble.
About how big is this wolf? I mean, it's about the size of your palm, I would assume.
Yeah.
About the size of your gnomish hand.
Wolf job.
Wolf job. Yeah.
So I'm gonna, a gnomish hand size little wolf made out of
Yeah.
kibble, and then I'm going to tinker it.
Yeah.
And create a homunculus of it.
I love it.
And then I'm going to, with one of my bleach jugs, pour out the bleach into the mop solution.
I mean, some of these are like empty already. All right.
Wait a minute. Did you just make a construct out of kibble?
And then I'm going to replicate the magical item and turn my bleach jug into an alchemy jug.
Awesome.
Just
So,
check-
what is the alchemy jug? Just so everybody has a clear idea of
For
what
the
it
viewers
does.
at home, the alchemy jug, I can use an action to name one liquid from the table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid.
And mayonnaise is on that
And then I
table.
can pour it out up to 2 gallons a minute. And then
A minute
Oh my-
endlessly. Is
No,
this
no,
okay?
there's a certain amount.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's
but
2
what's-
gallons over the course of a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the maximum, and then it can't produce a different one or more of the limit until the next. Once a day, I can choose
Yeah.
X amount of either acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil.
It's in the book.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
literally from
legit
the
says
chart.
mayonnaise.
Wow, yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, oil,
I
vinegar,
love mayonnaise.
fresh water, salt water, or wine. Ironically, you can produce 2 gallons of mayonnaise a day or 1 gallon of wine.
Well, it's because you need more mayonnaise than you need wine.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, maybe you.
Fast forward hours and hours to the desert episode where we go, Urbach, you have that jug right? And he's like, I'm sorry. And he turns around and like,
This is 2 gallons of mayonnaise poured out over the last
Nurbach, you
minute of
knew
our
we
life.
were coming here.
Nurbach, why wouldn't you make it something useful?
I'm sorry, I already did this.
So basically, you have half of Larry the Coward's out.
Oh my gosh.
Just checking with your construct, does it maintain the material that it's made out of?
Yes.
Bring extra kibble.
He has another handful.
It's gonna rot.
Okay, good. Because, yeah, no, that's not going to last real long.
Like what? Just no. It's heavy. It's good.
Kibble's basically just bread.
And I spit in it to make it malleable.
Which is going to make it fall apart faster.
But now it's held in place by magical workings.
That's true.
Yeah.
Prevented from rot.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
Point being.
I'm in so much pain. Please, kill me.
Doggy!
Ow! It hurts to live.
Yeah, luckily he hasn't created some sort of sentient being.
Yeah, right? Could you imagine him?
Right now, it's
man.
just a servant.
God.
Yeah, I'm checking all the stats.
I'm a freak.
It understands my language though.
So
And it
calm.
also has
At least somebody does.
and it has dark vision to 60 feet, and it's got a higher passive perception than I do.
That's awesome.
Got a higher
So can it notify you of things that it notices?
I presume so. It's actually strength is 4, dexterity is 15, constitution 12, intelligence 10, wisdom 10, charisma 7.
Jeez,
Okay.
Could you imagine if your food could talk to you and you could understand it?
It's telling you watch out.
Like, yeah,
Don't
and it's saying,
sleep alone
hey,
tonight.
I was really good. I looked out for you. Please don't. Please don't. Nurbach's a monster.
But yes, every morning I can reconstruct my homunculus.
So
Oh my.
Does it come back with the same like memories of the previous one?
I don't know.
And then it can attack on its own.
okay.
And that's about all that's relevant, I think.
That is horrifying.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Oh, it can never be poisoned, exhausted, or poisoned.
No,
Is
wait.
poison twice?
Yeah, it does. Damage immunities,
Very weird.
poison, condition immunities,
So
exhaustion, and
he's
poison.
reading this off of some sort of wiki, so.
The D&D5e.wiki.com.
Yeah,
Oh. It's the 50 wiki.
Come
It's
on,
fine.
I mean, I'm
You
not
trying
saying
to distrust me?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's
Wiki is
distrustworthy.
not a reliable source as it is.
I'm just saying that it's
Eat shorts,
publicly-
asshole.
So Nurbach, you walk through the halls to go get your other group members to head back to Beacon. And so as you're waking up, you hear Iasos twist his back and
Oh, so it has to be a good thing.
yeah, and Iasos feels so relieved.
Man, I
You hear
spend a couple hours
Erden
stretching and I
pissing.
still got something left in me, I guess.
Erden has some foamy fey piss.
Look, I drink a lot.
Of Coca-Cola.
All right,
What's
and then
Coke?
so I,
This is
Coca-Cola.
Wyvern Watch, the official sober podcast.
anyway, and so so I guess I'm waking up.
You're drinking
Yeah, or
roll.
Weeple's waking you
No,
up.
I wake up, I start to bed like, oh yeah, Weeple, I feel amazing. And Weeple says, standing there stoically, says, "You've leveled up, sir." I go, Weeple, you always have the weirdest things about to say.
You're such
You
a
always say the
strange
strangest
man.
things.
You've leveled up, sir.
So
That village we took you from has the strangest sayings.
What was its name again? New York? Oh, I'll have to go backpacking there again
The
someday.
castle wizard pulled him out. It's like, we're gonna serve it, magic monkey.
Okay, let me open a portal.
I'm pretty sure that's,
He just
that's
falls out.
literally the plot line of at least like half of the anime produced between 2015 to 2019.
Was that
Yeah.
Man.
Isekai?
That
Isekai, yeah.
Isekai.
Yeah.
What would the title of Weeple's Isekai manga be?
I became I was living as a accountant in New York, and then I became the
butler of a large child. What?
Oh, this is a book waiting to be
I imagine like the wizard's like, okay, fine, and like it starts frantically, does a magic spell, and just cuts to a guy getting in a box truck in New York.
We'll get one for you. And
Just
it like causes an
He's like a totally average fucking guy in the middle of New York City.
All it does is change a stoplight in New York to a box truck.
Anyway, so I looked over. Tony, where'd you go? Tony, what the fuck?
Just like a 12-year-old Dylan Mildenberg just sees this guy named Tony and just goes, Weeple.
And then, after like a week or two, he just like started going with it. It was a good life. I didn't mind. Hey, this isn't so bad. I do all right for myself.
I'm making a lot better than minimum wage now.
Yeah, he's just talking to an interviewer. I walk in, it's like, Weeple, I'm back from my adventure. He's like,
good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Excellent, sir.
Oh, God.
Anyway, it's better in the fish market.
So, Nurbach rallies the troops. He heads to all of your respective places, and I'm assuming you guys.
Who's thirsty?
You guys are now just on your way outside of the city.
Sure, thanks.
No, do not accept the bleach bottle from the small man.
Is that a bleach bottle? I know this.
It would be an unmarked bottle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A ceramic jug.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Nurbach. Hey.
Bottoms up.
It's in poison, right? Here you go.
Do not accept the jug from the small man.
No, that's not the response. And I typically trust when I ask if something's poison, they just look at me and go, woohoo! Typically, I look for no. Usually.
Have you ever actually said no, Nurbach?
Ooh.
How many words do you actually know?
He knows egg.
Oh yes, you said egg before. Hey, he did it!
Hey. Wait, what else can we make him say?
He's not your monkey.
Goblin? Have you ever said goblin?
Goblin.
Oh!
Drink this.
He told you to drink it.
He holds the jug above his head like Legend of Zelda.
What is in there?
Mayonnaise.
But
you gotta drink it all.
or what happens?
You're a big stinky.
I tell you what, Yassos, I think I see what's going on here. Yassos, I bet you 10 gold pieces. You can't drink that whole jug.
Do you know how many calories is in that?
You'll work it off this afternoon.
You guys do have a couple days of travel ahead of you.
Exactly. See, you got plenty of walking. You'll burn it off super quick. But I bet you
it's a small jug.
Yeah, but
I'm going to have to
come on. I bet you 10
lot
gold
of extra
pieces.
calisthenics for this.
I bet you 10 gold pieces. You can't polish that bottle off.
Mayonnaise.
Okay, fine.
Hands you the moderately sized. It's standard. I imagine it's like a port wine bottle.
Yeah.
Essentially.
That's a lot of mayonnaise.
Roll 2
Well,
Constitution
it's
checks.
more than it looks like.
What, Nurbach?
Checks are safe.
I didn't say that in voice.
I don't think this thing is killing you, so checks.
Well, how much can a stomach hold?
Not 2 gallons.
Yeah. This is a guaranteed
He would be vomiting halfway through. Okay, like I can tell you from personal experience, I once got bet $20 I couldn't chug a 2-liter in one sitting. And I did. I got to the bottom of it. But as I got to the last quarter, it wasn't going in anymore because I was so full. And then immediately after, like it just was, I was drowning in it essentially. I vomited all of it up immediately.
Well, this is Yassos Badlands Chugs.
Yeah, Yassos Badlands chugs, and he gets a 17.
This is also
okay.
mayonnaise.
You get through about the first gallon. Okay.
Like a gallon of mayonnaise.
I kind of stopped and I was like, how much is in here?
I think the best subtle running joke of Wyvern Watch is the engineer's ability to measure things. First octave runs the speed of light, and now he drinks a gallon.
A gallon of mayonnaise.
Also, Yassos would have thought it weighs 12 pounds when it's full of empty. It never changes weight, but it also always like sloshes around like it's half full.
What? And this thing has been sloshing. It feels exactly the same way.
Hey, you owe me 10 gold pieces if you don't finish that. You didn't have to take the bet.
And
Oh my God.
I'm going to continue.
A gallon of fucking... He drank a gallon of mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Oh!
Hey, wait, and then
No,
it-
that is definitely...
It didn't land right though.
Go ahead, roll it again. It's gonna get lower.
I literally
You
got
roll.
these fucking
You gotta take your
things.
goddamn dice out when you're rolling.
Yeah.
I literally
When
got
you
these
roll,
mats
when you
for
roll.
you
Yeah.
to like avoid discrepancies with rolls.
That's exactly what just happened. Oh, yes! Yes!
7!
7 is not good enough.
Gallon number 2, baby!
So as you continue to polish, you stop feeling this mayonnaise going down. Your body's like your physical perfection is like it knows this isn't good for you. You feel your abdominals tighten. Oh, now I'm gonna make myself throw up. And you feel you feel this.
Can I make a Constitution check to hold it in until I can like throw up into a bush or something?
Oh, no, I don't... That's awful.
Aren't you
wouldn't
inside?
be able to. You wouldn't be able to hold it in.
You're in a hallway. Right?
You already
No,
have
well,
a
you guys are in the
gallon
streets.
of thick-ass mayonnaise inside of you.
Impressive you could swallow more than 3 mouthfuls. to be
But
honest.
really, have you ever tried to eat a spoonful of mayonnaise?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, well, try it and come back to me and think about that on the quantity of a fucking
Would
gallon.
the Yasus have ever eaten mayonnaise before this?
No,
No,
This is your first exposure.
I mean, but
You
he's
know,
he's very common with eggs.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
to get
But
his
all the
protein.
oil and
He's got-
vinegar in it too.
Well, he does eat a Mediterranean diet.
That's true.
It's very
And I mean,
cream
you
heavy.
gotta- he oils himself, so a lot of that's got to get in his mouth.
Yeah.
That's true. But still, a fucking gallon.
Oh yeah, no, this is a ridiculous.
He's not
amount of
able to.
fucking mayonnaise.
He's not able to keep it down, and in the streets of Cobble Cliff.
Okay, I just didn't want to do it inside a school hall.
No, you guys are walking through the town on your way outside of Cobble Cliff. You find a nice little alleyway to just heave up this white creamy goop. It doesn't come out.
wait a
It does not come out clean. It does not. Honestly, it's just as thick as it
man.
went down.
Best
I'm
bet
now-
I've ever
my
made.
mouth and chest are just spattered with this creamy white goop.
Mayonnaise.
We're getting close to
Mayonnaise.
this, that Corruption of Champions gameplay.
It's
It's all for me.
It's mayonnaise, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
Right, Nurbach? It's mayonnaise.
Girl can drink it.
Oh.
Hey, wait a second. She's 9, you fuck.
She's 9, you fucks.
19.
So you're not able to keep it down.
To the number.
You feel bad for the rest of the day. You have a disadvantage on all following Constitution checks for the remainder of the
Lost
day,
15 gold.
and you lost 10 gold. Did you agree to this bet, or are you going to dispute
Oh,
this?
come on. He agreed.
I
Absolutely.
agree.
He's
I
a
agree.
man. He's a,
Yeah.
absolutely a man.
Well, yeah, he's definitely a man of honor. I'm just.
As soon as I put up like the coward flag, he was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
He could not
I
help
know.
himself.
I've been
with
living
nice
with this
stuff.
guy
Just the
3
way
years.
you proposed it to him, it sounded like, oh, hey, if you can do this,
Yeah,
I'll
I
give
did-
you 10 gold.
I did kind of take it as...
Or if you don't, haha, still fuck you. You drink mayonnaise.
I'm okay with that. You just drank a gallon of fucking mayonnaise.
Okay,
I think
yeah,
that's-
sure. Yeah,
I'm
no.
okay with that. I'm not gonna fight him on it.
Yeah, no, I personally took it as... If you can do this shit, I will give you $10.
Yeah, totally cool. I'm
But
good
if
with
you
that.
can't, haha, I still have.
fuck you.
Yeah.
You're vomiting a gallon
But,
of
yeah, but
mayonnaise
if you
out.
can't, now you're the unlucky fuck who's vomiting
true.
mayonnaise all over the place.
I'm cool with that.
It was a
Ooh,
fair bet.
We've lived together for
You
three
hate to
three
see it.
years. I've got no.
I
As
walk
you-
out. I walk out of the college, toweling off my hair.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna. Bilderberg, drink this.
Bilderberg, I bet you 10 gold you can't.
Sorry, I already had my morning mayonnaise.
How much is left in there? Just tell me that.
And he dumps out another gallon of mayonnaise.
It would take the full
30
minute.
seconds.
It would
Yeah.
take it would still take the full minute. Like you have to think of the viscosity of that.
No, it's,
No,
it's
it
the
pours
just
out
magical
at
property.
2 gallons
Up
per
to
minute.
2 gallons. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be a torrent of mayonnaise. Because think of how thick mayonnaise
Oh,
is.
yeah. It'd be less
so-
of a torrent,
so-
more of a just.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
but it would have to be like a fat fucking
Oh,
This
tube.
sounded nice.
Just think of how much, like, if you had a milk jug full of mayonnaise, think of how much would have to come out at one time for that whole thing to actually empty.
Anyway, so.
So a gallon of mayonnaise has now fallen out over the span of 30 seconds.
That much.
Oh my god.
What?
So that's what a gallon of mayonnaise looks like outside of the human body.
Oh no, wait! I already know.
No, yeah, he's already well aware of
Oh,
what a
that's what I
gallon
was
man.
pointing at.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna look
and so you
How have
guys.
you done this?
Why?
Nerdbug,
Why?
How
What?
have you done this?
This is very obviously some sort of strange magic. Where did you find that?
Have you met Nurbach? He's some sort of strange magic.
Echoing in my mind, how
found
does
it
the
in the
Ranger
janitor's
Nurbach get his
closet.
hands on such magical items?
No, like when did you come across this?
in my dreams.
And also, who's going to clean up this mess?
Oh, not me.
Stray dog comes and starts like.
If Nurbach's here
The
and he's the
homunculus.
janitor,
Yeah.
The homunculus comes over, starts eating some of the mayonnaise.
the
That's-
kibble dog.
A tiny door on my hat opens and a dog crawls out and like a spider
Ah!
starts lapping it up on
Hey,
Oh god, this is
just
the
to
most
check real
fucking
quick, this
disgusting.
isn't some sort of strange fever dream I'm
I'm gonna
having,
stick
right?
my arms
No,
out.
you're awake. Unless we're having the same fever dream.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
The homunculus notices you moving further away from the puddle of mayo, and perks its head up and runs back to you. And I'm assuming it scuttles up your body and back into your hat.
That's what you get for getting out of bed.
this is what I get for waking up.
You guys get to the outer wall of
I
the
should have
city.
stayed in bed.
It's like
I hate Mondays.
you four.
Imagine letting me be an artificer.
Imagine letting you do anything.
Oh, it's you four. Are you going to Beacon again? Are you actually going to Beacon this time, or are you
well,
going?
as long as we don't
Whoa,
run
whoa,
into any
cool-
more
cool
towns
your-
that have been ransacked by goblins.
Cool your heels. We had to save people. That's why we're back.
No, I'm just kidding with you, of course. I
Who is this guy? Is it Captain Jokes a lot?
No, his name's
I'm actually considered one of the best comedians on the force. So
How come I never heard of you?
because you're not part of the guard.
yeah, you're not part of the guard, the town's guard.
That's a good point. Carry on.
Yeah. Goodbye. What's your name again? Jerry.
Yeah,
How do you know him, Yasses?
the gym.
The gym.
We meet at the gym all the time,
Somebody
actually.
doesn't watch
Our
the
school has
hours.
a gym?
No.
Well, it's not the school. There's
No, it's okay. He's never actually been outside of the university.
Oh,
sober.
I'm not sober now.
I like the way you live, guy.
Yeah, well,
What's a
good.
gym?
You see these muscles.
No, you know what? I'm not interested. Let's move along.
That's what I think.
So he tracks in your ledger you four leaving.
Wait,
Yeah.
Does he have a
was there a
helmet?
pawn store in town?
Were we meeting up with Lipschitz?
There. You remember that there's a
we were
pawn
not.
store
Yeah, we're
in
just having-
Cobblecliff. If you remember, it was the Benevolence pawn shop.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
We're headed there now.
yeah, that's where you guys are headed. It'll be about a day's travel
I don't want to
Um,
move tomorrow.
on the way to Cobblefoot. So, you guys exit the
we
city.
go.
It's still early morning, and you guys uneventfully travel the way all the way into Cobblefoot as the sun is about until the sun is about a little bit above the horizon.
Walking. Walking to the town. Going to the town. For the fruit path. Okay, guys, I have a new idea for a character. I want to run this by you.
Yeah.
A new D&D character.
Yeah.
So you know there's a half elf,
Yeah.
quadroon elf.
So you guys have reached Cobblefoot.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, honestly, it was actually very uneventful.
Yeah,
As you were walking down, you guys see a snake person or a lizard person who's just looking at a knife still from the last time you guys saw.
Hey, it's this guy.
Yeah.
Don't
Is he
make-
trying
It's
to
been a-
find the
don't make
find the
eye
inscription that
contact.
probably went away by now?
Oh yeah,
Because
that's
we
what it
don't want
was.
to get on our case
You-
Or
again.
it was a big
Remember.
titty.
It was a big tittied snake.
Big titty
Goth
snake
GF.
lady.
Yeah.
Big titty snake Jeff.
No. So you guys end up getting back into the location of Cobblefoot. If you guys remember correctly, you would probably instinctually travel to the Rooster's Call, which was the name of the tavern in which Leah and Andrew resided, and you guys had stay there through the college.
You done? You done?
There's a street performer who is like contorting his bodies in a bunch of different ways, and you hear his bones crack every now and again.
His bodies?
Yeah, his body.
He's got several.
Yeah.
He's actually, when by contortionist, he doesn't contort himself. He has volunteers, and he just
He
shakes.
smashes his bones and then he has the priest come and heal him.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Another fun day at the carnival.
Everybody roll a Constitution check.
With disadvantage.
One of you with disadvantage.
19.
A 3 is bad, right?
16.
You're
9.
fine.
But is that with disadvantage?
Yes, I rolled a 19 and a 16.
Okay. So
Oh, disadvantage.
no, just him
No,
with
I-
dis-
yeah.
Oh,
The guy
With
who
disadvantage, you
does
still have a 3.
well, unless I got a 2.
Wow.
No, but
It
I did.
can't get worse than a 3, really.
So did it ever? Who rolled higher than a 10?
Me.
Okay, so Dylan, you are very disturbed, and you have trouble. Like you feel your stomach get a little upset to this guy contorting his body.
Guys, my stomach feels a little upset to this guy contorting his body.
Oh, your stomach feels a little bit upset. Try
See, I'm
drinking
pretty-
a gallon of mayonnaise.
I got a 9.
I thought it would be a wine thing full of mayonnaise. No, it is an entire gallon of mayonnaise.
Is that what happened?
2
He's
gallons.
really upset about that, by the way.
I feel like I was tricked. You, know what
You
I'm
guys
saying?
hear
I was
a.
positive you were tricked.
Oh, yes.
Who would do that?
You guys look over to the right towards the open fields, and you see a herd of wild horses,
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. just like rumbling in the distance.
Says, I want to have wild horses.
Are we done with the Foley?
Yeah.
I want to have you.
Sorry.
This
Wait,
horse was
not
beautiful.
Sup, look, a dog, a doggy.
No,
A doggy.
hello, dog. Goodbye, dog.
What's some more funny noises we can make?
What the fuck is this?
Some sort of strange piece of paper.
How do I get this?
Alright.
You hear the lizard folk vaping.
Pawn store.
Spreading his
Yep.
cloud of
So,
lies.
is anybody else?
Pawn.
You guys have
Okay.
entered the
Come with
Rooster's
me.
Call very
Okay.
No,
briefly.
thank you.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
I'm into it.
Okay, so yeah, so you
Look for children.
you go ahead and walk up to the bar to talk to Leah about
Nah, that's just rude.
having a place to stay in Rooster's Call. You tell her the whole situation, and she's very accepting. She was very kind to you in this time of need, I guess. It's still like there are reserved rooms for the college, people traveling from the college. So she understands that you guys are traveling through, and she goes ahead and gets you some sheets to put on the beds and cots. While you three go ahead and go to Benevolence.
We're
Chaos.
going thrifting.
Thrifting.
Yeah. So, you guys go ahead and walk into the Benevolence, this kind of older building in the town of Cobblefoot, but you're greeted. Oh, hello. I remember you, the small one. You bought 3 very nice crystal glasses last time you came in.
Yes.
This is an exercise to stave off dementia.
I have a hard time remembering things, but that bright, pointy hat, I could never forget such a thing.
Very cute. The tip of it sparkles.
Gleams in the light.
Shing.
So you guys can
I don't
go.
know if you use mayonnaise, but I'm fresh out.
Oh, thank you. I swore off mayonnaise years ago.
You poor thing.
My wife, Mary Nays, died
Ever since the death of my wife, Mayonnaise.
after she was hit in the head with a jar of
Got some
mayonnaise.
cool things for you.
What?
I said, I think.
I have some very interesting things for you, but I've had some trouble remembering what we have. Why don't you go look around and see what's on the shelves?
I take a look at all the magic.
Yep.
Magical being a physical property, not actual.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff. There's actually a jar of clay. Yeah. But it's kind of like dried out. Like it's like some like year-old Play-Doh kind of.
It's gonna need 12 gallons of seawater.
Yep.
What?
That's another thing I can produce.
Yeah.
Seawater.
My silly jug.
Yeah.
12 gallons of seawater?
So on the
12 gallons.
Show you the 12 gallons of salt or 8 of fresh.
12 gallons of salt water. Holy
I
shit.
could drown someone.
You can drown someone in a gallon of water.
Or 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Or that.
Oh, I don't like
We
that.
almost succeeded in that.
So on the shelves, there's a dried out jar of clay. There's a pair of old socks.
What else? What else?
As you keep
We're there
walking,
too.
there's a whistle made of a very dark wood. You're not sure if it works.
Nerdbot's taking everything.
There's an old key.
He got paid, dude.
He's stocking up on trinkets.
Trinkets and doodads.
Trinkets and baubles.
And then there's a vial of a red liquid. A deep red liquid, not as yeah, well, deep red liquid.
What's on the higher shelves that he can't reach?
On the higher shelves, there's a
What Nerdbot?
Fuck you. Fuck you, you tall bitch.
Fuck you, you tall slut.
there's a wooden statuette
Ooh,
that
okay.
you see. There's also a small stone pyramid that has like channels running down it.
Cool.
Did you remember? I wasn't writing these down. So we found
Fuck.
Clay?
You found a pair of old socks.
pair of
Old socks.
socks.
Old.
Jar of clay.
Yeah, I got that.
Then I believe. What else did you find?
Old key.
An old key. And then you found a vial of deep red liquid.
All right.
And then on the higher shelves there was a what did I say?
Wooden statue.
Small wooden statue
Yeah.
about 4 inches tall. A little action figure, could have been
Cool.
something that a child played with.
Stone pyramid
s-
with
a-
channels.
A stone pyramid that has like etched in channels
Yeah.
down
I
the
think there might
sides.
be an illustration in one of the books to your right. My notebooks are down there.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this a
I'm not gonna
returning
check your
item?
notebooks.
Is this the magical conduit from a?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what you're
Well,
talking
we
about.
wouldn't. Our characters wouldn't know either.
No.
And a petrified mouse.
Ooh, cool.
Bettany or something.
Yeah.
Rat M.
Rat M. Batney.
Rat M. Batley.
Red Batley. I showed Nerdbach.
What do you show him?
Just the things that I found up there.
Are you gonna want those?
I think I want the stone pyramid and the petrified mouse. That's cool.
I'll take the tiny man.
Do you want the tiny statue?
Take the tiny man.
Cool.
Wooden man. Man with wood.
All right. So, are you bringing all of these things up to the old man at the
Unless I
counter?
find more things.
No. There's a
What can I look for? Is there a pair of spectacles?
without any frames. Well, it's just the frames.
Yeah.
Hey. I don't know if you ever tried this. Have you ever detected magic in one of these places? Like, it might be worthwhile. We might find some stuff.
Yeah. I guess I'll spend my. Oh no, I have 2 slots. So, one of my slots.
Mm-hmm.
Distract the old guy.
You got it.
And then it travels up my hand in spiral, and then from the tip of my hat,
what is that lovely tune that I hear?
a dome goes out, and I.
What
see-
are you doing back there? That reminds me of back when I was young. When my wife was still alive, we used to dance. We used to dance in the hall of Cobblefoot. We used to always go to the old tavern. And we would spend our nights there. I would look into her eyes and I would say, Lacey, you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. then that bitch cheated on me and I killed her.
Hey, Erden, can I see that?
Oh yeah, you're here. Crazy frog.
I call it corn.
Anyway, so I do.
I only joke. I would never do that. She was the best thing that ever happened to me. So yeah, you look around with your detect magic eyes.
I want
And
you to
find-
know I played the most charismatically I could possibly do. I was
Yeah.
conveying emotion. I was.
Do you
trying
want to roll a check to see if
Yeah, I want to see if I drove this man to tears.
you know, I mean, you didn't drive him.
I got like an 11.
Yeah, that's fine. He's distracted. It didn't take a lot.
Look, anything. I just need that personal gratification.
Yeah,
All right? I'm
he
aspiring
definitely
for it.
enjoyed your song though, and he was listening.
Does anything glow with fervor?
Nothing glows with fervor in this.
Does
in
anything
this
glow
play.
at all?
Would
No.
anything glow
Slight
weekly?
enthusiasm.
No, you
Overall
see no
enthusiasm.
glow
It's okay.
in the entire
Maybe
place.
next time.
Sorry.
Anyway,
The only glow is in the old man's
I will
eyes.
waddle up
All right.
to the counter and
The
dump,
tears.
dump literally everything he has in his store on the countertop. Granted, I stand with
This-
eye level at the countertops.
This is everything I have. This.
Uh-huh.
You sure you want all of it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you in the red hat. What was your name again?
Nurbach.
Nurbach.
I wish you lied.
You're my best
Why would I?
customer I've ever had.
Told me.
You're the best customer.
Much.
2 gold for everything.
Is he wearing anything like distinctive that would mark him as a unique character?
Nervax's got
Glasses,
15 gold
monocle.
jingle in his pocket. He's like, I
Does
don't
he have a
know.
mustache?
He's an old man who's he's balding on top, but he has very long hair down the sides. He's currently wearing a locket pendant around his neck,
I'm not gonna try and buy that off him because I know it's special.
and then he also has like a pair of lowly hanging glasses.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and buy that off him.
Mhm.
I pointed at glasses.
Why are you pointing at me?
I think you want your glasses.
2 gold is glasses.
I'm sorry, but these glasses are not for sale.
I'm gonna take the gobbling out of my pocket.
The what?
The gobbling. It's gobbling jewelry. Gobbling.
Where did you get this?
Goblin.
Goblins. Well, this place is called Benevolence. Are you looking to donate that to the store?
Trade.
I mean, if you donate it to the store, I could give you a small discount on your yearly taxes from the city of Cobblefoot.
Close my eyes and just shake
Yeah,
my head.
you're not getting through to this guy unless you want to roll for it.
For what
I'd say roll a charisma check. What type of charisma though?
that doesn't
This is,
matter.
It would be
persuasion.
persuasion.
I don't
Yeah.
have bonus, so I wouldn't
Okay.
add anything. So it does-
Okay. So you're trying to persuade this guy to sell his glasses.
Nurbach, what do you want his
By-
glasses for?
Nope. 5.
Surprisingly, that's not enough. So no. He's like, you are my best customer, but I'm sorry, these glasses are not for sale. But everything that you have produced for me,
Hold on for a second.
Imagine how slow businesses for one guy who came in twice. to be
Yeah,
your
right.
best
Like this guy's gonna be like, oh, okay. Since you tried to con me out of my glasses, let me just hand them to you for a second.
I'm sorry, but I've been around for quite a while, and I know that trick. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let me hold them. Come on.
Well, what are you?
I jump a little bit. Come on. Come on.
Are you offering to clean them?
Yeah. We'll clean them.
I mean,
Dylan and Erden just crossed arms looking, not even saying anything. They know they just
Here, come on.
decided not to interfere in any
I'm
way.
chaotic neutral. I do what I want when I want. I'm gonna let this play out.
well, they are getting a little bit dirty. Do you want to roll a second persuasion check
Sure,
to
let's see
get him to?
if this is more
Yeah,
his speed.
yeah,
10 plus 1.
yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. So he hands over his glasses. He's saying, "They are getting quite dirty. I would have appreciated if you could clean them for
I
me.
could make them shine, make them glow, perhaps.
It would be very impressive if you could make these old rusty ones shine."
I'll clean them. I'm genuine.
Yep.
And then while I'm cleaning, I will make it shed light in 5-foot radius.
Okay.
I just decided I'll put them on without even looking.
Here you go!
Wow, these are so shiny. You are one of the best.
Oh, I know.
One of the best cleaners.
Okay,
You must serve as a janitor.
Honored, I am.
Just one of the best of your profession.
And then I'm gonna give him 3 gold.
Alright, you go ahead and take 3 gold. 3 gold, this is too much to ask for.
Not for a friend.
Well, thank you very, very much.
Goodbye.
Your patronage is... He hasn't put these back on, and he's kind of like squinting at you, trying to like block the light
Dylan?
that's coming from them. But
Did Nerdbach and him just have a moment?
I think so.
That was the weirdest interaction I've seen in a long time.
Go buy your pyramid.
Me too, and I saw what he also.
I'm sorry, young man. I was dealing with another customer.
Oh, it's
Do you have anything that you would like?
Can you see these okay?
He squints his eyes. Is that a stone ball?
It's a pyramid, but close enough.
Oh, my vision isn't very good without my glasses on, and for some reason my glasses are hurting my eyes right now. It's quite bright in here. I don't remember
Opening a window.
opening a window. I know the sun was going down, but I didn't think it was
It's a
Oh,
pyramid
my.
and a petrified mouse.
pyramid and a petrified mouse. That will be 1 gold for the 2 items.
Whew, that's kind of steep. He just got everything in your shop for 2 gold.
He's a friend.
Good friend.
I'm a friend of a friend.
Ooh, you should charge him more.
Don't. What do you? Why? Why would you do that?
I cleaned his glasses.
Fine, a gold. I'm okay with it. You seem like an honest guy. Hey, actually, you seem like you've been around for a while.
Indeed.
How knowledge of you are like? How knowledge are you in like artifacts and like things like that? Like I'm sure you've seen a lot of stuff come through your shop and everything.
I've forgotten about everything that has come into my shop. I'm sorry, but I have dementia. Or at least that's what the town cleric tells me.
I produced the gemmed elk skull carving to have him appraise it.
Okay.
I just did because I mean
Yeah.
this is what his business is.
Where'd that come from?
It came from
from
the goblin
desk.
The desk.
That's gonna
Yeah.
remind me that I have some
Forgot.
things to sell to him.
Yeah.
Not necessarily sell, but I want to.
Yeah. Well, this is a place of
Ah,
donation.
Is there
Yeah.
a selling place or no? So this isn't a pawn.
It's not necessarily a pawn shop.
Goodwill.
Yeah, it's a Goodwill.
That's why it's called benevolence, George.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm stupid.
I mean, this is basically just a dumpster, which this old man has
Charge
put a
this
price
shit
sticker
away.
on. Yeah.
So Goodwill.
Yeah. So it's Goodwill.
90% of thrift stores as well.
You'll probably end up getting to a pawn shop later.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't worry. What is this that I'm holding in my hand? You've handed over. I'm assuming this.
Yeah,
this
yeah. I
elk
want
skull.
to see if he can appraise it. I can get some opinions on like what it's worth.
He's squinting his eyes and he's holding this this thing about maybe 2 inches from him to try and get a clear focus on it.
I'll send my dog up to touch the item and then I'll dispel.
Okay. He's like, oh, well, it's not quite as bright now. Perhaps I can put on my glasses.
They are clean though. They're real nice.
Oh, wow. I
Only
can
one
see
of the janitorial line could do that.
so
It's
clear.
it's a carved elk skull, but there's a gem in it. I'm assuming it's got to be.
I,
worth something. I'm just curious.
I mean, this is a fine little work of craftsmanship. I assume that the inlaid gems in the eyes could probably run you about a gold apiece. But I don't recognize this. Where did you get this?
Goblin.
The goblin den.
Those goblins have a very odd taste in jewelry, I assume.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah.
They got odd taste in a lot of stuff.
So I'd say you could get about 2 gold from it, but not from here. Only things are donated to this place.
Nah, I got you.
All right. Well, you enjoy your stone pyramid and your petrified mouse.
Bilderberg, you didn't want to try.
A mouse and a house.
You didn't want
for the mouse.
You didn't want to do anything, Bilderberg?
You
Are
want
you
to
asking
donate
a character?
anything?
Oh, like in town or at the
I
Goodwill?
don't know. He's a good.
Did-
Look
did
at
you
this
look
guy.
for
He doesn't
any?
have any product left?
What do you
He's at
what?
3 gold. I don't
What
know.
am I supposed to do with that?
It
Do you want
beats me.
something, Bilderberg? Do you want to donate?
No.
Donate to the man.
No, I'm good. I already did.
All donations are carried out in the back. There's a open air window that will be closing soon, but if you head back there, we have a location where you can drop all items that you wish to donate to benevolence.
I don't got any items. I got my. I was just hanging around.
It's too bad we don't have someone in the party that we like want to prank. We can just donate all their stuff.
That sounds like stealing.
How would we get all their stuff?
Well, we could buy it all back.
Then we're just wasting money. We
Right.
could have just hid their stuff.
Some would say the best pranks, are they a waste of money?
If money spent and happiness is not money wasted.
Let's go. Let's go
Anyway,
find Iasos.
Iasos is probably bored on
Yeah,
his
is there a
phone.
school or something nearby?
Yeah, we'll go check the local playgrounds.
What the hell is going on here?
That poor big dumb man.
This poor big dumb man is
And
not.
we leave arm in
What's your
arm
intelligence
all
score?
together.
all he did what any good man would do, and we chide him for it.
So you guys head back to the Rooster's Call, the tavern, to go meet up with Iasos, and Nurbach walks in with his hat on, followed by Dylan and Erden with their new items that they've purchased from Benevolence.
Everybody just keeps walking around holding up the things he's bought.
Yeah, you walk in and you see Iasos doing lunges around the establishment.
I didn't even notice I had this on.
Around the
I forgot
outside or
about this one.
inside?
Inside.
Okay.
Oh, hello everyone.
You've gotten permission from Leah to do these because it's not a very busy night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, sorry. Can I do some exercises around?
Yeah. You have some latent mayonnaise like still in your system. And you feel like it's coated your insides, and it's just been there all day.
You've got to be breathing so heavy, just out like mouth breathing like just the whole time, like this really like big like desperate like.
Time to do burpees.
Just like they're just fucking heavy with all the oil and fat that you've consumed.
I mean, to be fair, I threw most of it up.
Yeah.
I threw.
Still though, like
Nice.
you never really get all of it, you know.
With every vomit is still a silver lining on the inside.
I mean, you drank like a solid
You got a fistful.
solid gallon of mayonnaise.
So you guys go ahead. Are you guys gonna have any dinner at all, or
No.
you guys are just going?
I'm hungry. I could eat.
Just some.
Maybe something
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
Do you have like a Caesar salad?
Oh, it's you four again.
Hello.
Your names, if I remember correctly. You're Dylan, you're Erden, and I've already talked to Iasos, and you Nurbach.
Wow,
How could I forget you?
Very good.
you're good.
I got a mind like a steel trap.
What's steel?
I got a mind like a bronzed bear trap.
Why would we not have steel?
I just think.
I think Nurbach just doesn't know what steel
Yeah, I'm
is.
pretty sure that's just a Nurbach thing.
No, it's not a time
Well,
line.
to be fair, we know what steel is. I don't know.
I got a mind like a steel trap.
Alright, let's take from Nurbach. Say your line now.
Also, who would make a bear trap out of bronze? That's a colossal waste of resources.
Like a golden bear trap.
Like, they got a mind
like a golden bear trap.
golden.
That'd be some
Bear
cool,
trap.
like,
looks
bling.
cool and is
Like, think
absolutely
of that
useless.
open bear trap
Yeah,
on a thick
Because
chain.
gold
it
is
actually
the
works.
weakest metal. That's like having a bear trap made of aluminum foil.
We all played Minecraft.
like a bear trap made out of gallium.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bear trap made of shut the fuck up.
Minecraft taught me gold wasn't strong. I was very surprised.
Ooh, ah! I'm gonna enjoy some dinner.
All right.
But I'm not going to pay for it, so I'm going to eat my rations out of my...
You can't go to a pub and eat your
This is where
own
we're
food.
sleeping.
Still, I think there's
bought my own.
There's 2 rooms.
Yeah.
fair
Well,
enough.
I'm
I
eating.
can see how
I'm
if you go
assuming
to
you
your
guys
room,
are taking up your same.
It seems like you can't eat in the
Arrangements.
pub part.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
going
arrangements.
Well, I'm trying to reason this in my own head. I'm trying to make
You're
it
not
make
gonna...
sense to me.
I mean, you could. It'd just be weird.
Yeah, right? Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, it clicked in my head, and I was like, that seems kind of weird. Anyway, I'm going to stay down here and have some food. Enjoy your rations.
What are you ordering from Leah?
Erden, what are you having?
What's the special tonight?
Not steak well done.
And she looks over at Dylan.
I look
with a
over my
scowl.
shoulder at the guy behind me.
Asshole.
Asshole.
Sounds like an asshole.
We actually have a plate of fresh greens with a little bit of rabbit. Little pieces of rabbit in it.
She fucking hates rabbits.
My God, that's a morbid dish. I'll have that.
Alex,
That'd
these
be
little
5
pieces like it was an
silver
accident.
for the
Got it.
special.
Little pieces like it was an accident. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was originally just gonna be a salad until a rabbit got into the kitchen and
he
it
started
started
chasing-
fucking going after it.
Chopped up the iceberg and the rabbit.
Oops.
the little rabbit was eating the lettuce and hiding in it.
Yeah, it's the husband that makes the food.
Yeah, Andrew Rantrack. He talks like this. So,
Like,
with
this is
that,
most
you guys
right
have
when
you
I-
guys have your dinner. Dylan, are you also having dinner?
Yeah, I also have the
Alright.
special.
Go ahead and take 5 silver pieces off of your thing. And so the night winds down, and you guys settle in Cobblefoot, and that's where we'll call it for now.
All right.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
There,
Harley!
there again.
They're back
and
and
there,
there again.
and
My
there,
111th birthday.
And back and there